It's hot.
It's sweltering.
So we decided to do beers and budgeting with no pants.
Because it's that hot.
Hey guys, it's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, and this is my husband, Kyle.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of Beers and Budgeting. We are going over our September budget, and holy cow. The first thing I have to say about the September budget is that electricity bill was insane. I mentioned this on my Instagram stories last week that we had a record high energy bill.
More or less one of those buyer beware situations. We'll get into it. Stay tuned. All right.
We need a cool off.
Yeah. That's a good idea. What a better way to do it with a cerveza.
I love cervezas.
Her sister's friend and our friend, consequently, he's a cool guy, came back from Spain again, and he brought us more beer because he watches our beers and budgeting videos. So we're going to feature the beer that he brought us. It's called La Virgen, or the Virgin. If I'm saying that wrong, someone let me know. I'm not sure how to pronounce that in Spanish.
La Virgin, I think.
Anyways. Yeah, it's a lager. It's kind of cool. It has a black top on it, which I've never seen before.
It's a really pretty can.
Yeah.
So we're going to drink it straight out of the can, right?
Yep. And the greatest part is that it's also Chiefs football day, and these are great Chiefs colors. I happen to match my outfit to the beer can.
Oh, me too. Travis Kelce, you know what's up.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, dude.
Cheers.
Frothy.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of tart almost.
Yeah. It's not your usual lager.
It's a little tart, but it has the lager finish.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it. The Spaniards know how to deal with the heat. It's very hot here. We're not running our AC right now because of our electricity bill last month. So basically what it came down to is we forgot that San Diego does peak hours. So they charge you more when people are home more often. So peak hours in San Diego on the weekdays are from 4 to 9. And on the weekends, it starts after 2 o'clock. So if we do all of our chores or do some things before or after those time periods, then we save a lot of money. That includes running the air conditioner. So right now it's, 2:30? So we are not running our AC. And it's hot.
And it's hot. So we don't wear pants because it's just us now.
Yep.
My sister moved out and got her own place.
It's pretty cool. Great neighborhood.
And now we get to walk around with no pants.
No pants.
Okay. Should we go ahead and just jump into September?
Yeah, we got to burn through this because I'm hot.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I see $2,000 surplus. Holy cow.
Yeah, so I got to pay myself a bigger paycheck in September because I had more work come through, which is really awesome.
Nice work. That
Perks.
deserves a cheers.
Perks of being self-employed. So I had a really good month for August, and then I paid myself those funds in September. So we do have a surplus, but we typically are forecasting $7,500 in income, but we had almost close to 10 for September, which is great. So we get to make some choices.
I also brought in an extra $1,000 this month from overtime, so that was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big month.
Okay. The biggest thing, well, for September, our electricity bill was $138. And, electricity you pay retroactively for the month previous. So that was August's energy bill. The one that we're talking about, we won't pay until October, and that's $226 for a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment in San Diego where the weather is always nice. Except it was hot, and then you talked about the programs, super off-peak, and on-peak. Oh, it just made me sick to my stomach. Comment below how much your energy bill was this month.
Yeah.
We can't be the only ones. Also, a lot of people commented from Texas, and they're like, oh, that's normal in Texas. I was like, screw that. But their rents are probably a lot less expensive.
Cheaper.
cheaper. I'm having heat exhaustion. Okay, anyway.
All right. I see more red on there. What happened to the groceries?
I know, I was so bummed. I've been doing so well on groceries because I primarily do the grocery shopping. And I think it was a combination of we had our best friends out here for a weekend, so we did pick up groceries for that.
Yep.
And then we had my dad and his friend out, and we kind of picked up a little bit more groceries for that. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So our budget is $475, and it ended up being $542. So what is that? $60-$70 extra. And I think that time when you went to Ralph's to pick up more stuff for our friends, it was like an $80 grocery bill.
Did they Venmo that?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, we picked that up, and I'm completely fine with that.
Yeah.
But it ended
It's always
up.
convenient when your friends forget their credit cards. No, I'm just kidding.
We
Don't
won't
care.
name names.
Don't care at all.
I don't care at all either. Also, alcohol, we obviously spent more here, but I didn't put it in red because we have kind of a sinking fund.
Yeah.
We set money aside for alcohol so that when weekends come up like this, we're able to cover it.
Works. So back up to the mobile bill. Why are we $22 over the mobile bill?
Okay, so I need to update the forecasted from $78 to $100 because that's what we talked about last month with the whole leasing fiasco, which also I think we can call Sprint now and ask them to take off that insurance. Part of the leasing thing.
Glad you remembered that.
Yeah, part of the leasing terms was he needed to have 3 months of insurance coverage on his phone. And that's $15, $20 a month. So now we can take that off and then it'll go back down.
A good thing to do if you have programs that require some weird extra part to it like that, just immediately go into I use Google Calendars, go in there and set yourself a little reminder 3 months later that you can stop paying that. I've done that for a few things. This one I forgot. Luckily I got this thing here. So, thanks, babe.
Not your mommy, but I also want to save money, so it was on my mind. We also had to pay our car insurance bill. I talked about that on Instagram too. It went up, so we were paying $384-ish. No, $386, $376. We were paying $376. It's gone up to $398. But I've been using a tool called Gabby that compares car insurance quotes, and supposedly we're still getting the best rate between that and our renter's insurance, which is due in October. Already paid that.
Cool.
All right, let's go down the fun section.
Restaurants, yeah, that's not bad.
For having people over,
Yeah, for as much social activity as we had this past month.
yeah, it looks like it was just a lot of kind of our standard stuff. I think going to Ballast Point with our friends and covering dinner there was what put us over the top, but not by much. I mean, $25.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Great memories, great experiences.
Oh, yeah.
So it's totally worth it.
Our fun money. I mean, we went over on fun money because we had boat day. Boat day is not cheap, but boat day is the shit.
Can you say that?
Yeah. We were on a double-decker pontoon, and there was a slide from the top, and you could slide into the ocean. It was so fun.
It was pretty cool.
We had a great time. I love boat day. I think that was our last boat day for 2019.
Yeah, most definitely. It'll get way too cold.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say
It'll
get chilly
to be on the water.
Not too cold.
Too cold.
Yeah. So we'll just deduct that money from our running total amount and then add in the 200. We'll get to that for the October stuff.
Okay.
Shopping, we were under.
Not this month.
Clothing, we were under. Hair. You got a haircut. Everything else.
Oh, we got a good gifts budget going for
Yeah, we
Christmas is right around the corner.
We do. Yep. Christmas, and then I have a lot of birthdays coming up too,
Including your own.
including my own. Yeah. I'm excited. And then here are our future categories. Shall we go into that?
Yes. Yeah, we can get to that.
Okay.
Sorry.
We are $900 away from hitting our down payment goal of $70,000.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like that didn't take that long to get there.
Nope.
Okay.
We've got a good amount of vacation fund money set aside. However, we booked a lot of stuff for vacation, which still needs to be transferred out. We can get to that. Do you want to go over that?
Yeah, that's what my pause was earlier. It was like, didn't we just drop like several $1,000s on airplane tickets?
Yeah.
It's because we're gonna go on a cool European vacation.
It's going to be awesome. We are going to Europe. He has an annual conference that moves around. If you guys remember, we went to Australia last November for his work conference.
Awesome.
I have a vlog on it. I'll link to it in the description box below. This year, it's in England. So we are going to England, and then we are going to Amsterdam. Then we are going to Paris, which has been on my bucket list forever.
I've been already, so it'll be fun being there to see her reaction to it all the first time.
Yeah. And then we are going to visit friends in Vienna in Austria. And so it's been really fun booking this trip because he gets his airfare and his hotel accommodations paid for while we're in Manchester. Then we also get our hotel and your airfare paid for when we go to Amsterdam, because that's also part of a work trip.
Yep.
So the out-of-pocket costs are my flight, and then the accommodations that we're doing outside of work, and then transportation to get there. However, we used almost $900 worth of credit card points to book my airfare.
That's right. Nice work.
Yeah. So it pays to use the credit card points. We use Chase Sapphire, and that by far has the best rewards program of any other card. If you don't have any credit card debt and you're interested in really building up a point system, the Chase Sapphire is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, so we did that. In September, we were also in DC. I went to FinCon, and then I stayed behind an extra week because he had a work thing there. And then we ended up kind of just eating out, obviously, the entire week. And then with your per diem, we only spent $130 to do that.
Oh, that was worth it.
So worth it. I love DC. And then we had some leftover expenses from our trip to Chicago. So in total, we spent $36.73.77 on vacation expenses, which pretty damn well near wipes the vacation fund out.
Oh, that hadn't been taken out of the vacation fund yet. Oopsies.
Yeah, so we got some work to do.
Okay.
Do you want to give us an update on Stash and Acorns?
Yes. All right. Acorns. Where are we at? It's going to be down. The market has been terrible the past month. We're at $1,573.21.
Okay, where were we at for August? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The market's plummeted.
1598 to 1573. So we went down $20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you need Stash. Stash is fun. I really like Stash. I say that every month. $120.19.
And we were at $114.63 the previous month. But we contributed $21.
Yeah.
Or $20.
The whole market has been down, so everything's going to be down.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Our Jeep Wrangler fund, though, is up because we have that money set aside in a high yield savings account that pays 1.9% interest. That's with Ally. If you're interested, there's no affiliates here. I wish, but Ally is awesome. I highly suggest you check them out. We're at $4,400 for our Wrangler. And then my IRAs, I think, have stayed up. Yep. Oh, except for my Roth went down. Went from 2,835 to 20,265. But the traditional IRA went up. And then the Treat Yourself fund is at $665. Which I'm almost thinking we move the Treat Yourself into Ally. Because that's with our credit union and it doesn't pay jack for interest.
Yeah.
It's like, why not? Let's get the free money.
Yeah. Easy choice. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's September. We both felt like we spent a lot of money in September. So when I look back at it, we did go over our monthly income by 700 or it looks like we went over our expenses versus our normal forecasted income. But keep in mind, the car insurance comes out of our sinking fund. And so while it looks like we spent over what we normally bring in, we didn't because that money comes out of our sinking fund, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, so for October, we have this extra money. I suggest we put it all towards vacation.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Easy.
I like easy.
And then I already started kind of filling out October. So
Okay.
I'm trying to think of any specialty things that are coming up. My birthday. Which I don't really want to do a whole lot for. I just kind of want to go to the beach.
Yeah. I'm not getting her a gift because we're going to Paris. So that's her birthday gift.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do. We give each other experiences rather than gifts.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes, I like it. What else for October? I mean, the
Your
Europe.
sister's birthday.
My sister's birthday. That's one.
My dad's birthday.
Your dad's birthday. Your brother's birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of people's birthdays in October.
Well, that silence says it's time to wrap it up.
Okay.
This thing is putting out a ton of body heat.
Oh
my gosh.
I am sweating. I'm literally sweating right now. We're going to finish these beers. We're going to sit in front of a fan and watch football. This has been a good budgeting meeting.
Well, it's a great budgeting meeting because we brought in like an extra $2 or $3 grand this month. It makes it an easy talk, easy discussion. If it had been the other direction, we would probably be drinking more because we need to.
Yeah.
So we're lucky.
Yeah. So what's the moral of the story going into October? Being mindful of our expenses?
Yeah.
Easy.
As we take a European vacation.
I know.
That's all right.
But everything is like a yin and yang because we're doing that European trip because your work is taking you there.
Yeah, it's like half paid for.
If it was just us going on vacation, that's easily a $10,000 trip out of pocket for 2 weeks visiting 4 countries.
Yeah.
So we're doing it on a budget, but I agree, we're dropping mad money to do this experience. But at the same time, when you become debt free, this is what you want to be doing when you pay off debt. When you don't have payments for anything else, this is the kind of stuff that I want to be doing with that money.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we're in agreement on that.
Life's too short, especially to be gazelle intense all the time.
Yeah, I should do a video on that
Yeah.
because I'm not gazelle. I am a zebra. I have stamina, but I'm not running fast distances. Zebra intense.
No.
No?
We'll figure out something else better to call that.
Okay, fine.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
We love you guys. We'll catch you in another video in October, November,
Cheers.
whenever. We don't know. We're hot.